you wake up and you feel like life sucks. I mean, everything happens. You know, you just wake up and you're like, God, do I want to live another day? Do I want to die? Am I going to have a good day? Am I going to have a bad day? And it doesn't matter what the answer is. You're still going to fucking get your ass up. You're going to take a shower. You're going to fucking go to bed later on at night. I mean, those are just thoughts that go through your mind, you know? But to wake up every morning wondering, am I going to be alive? Am I going to be dead? Am I going to get into a car accident? Am I going to see my kids today? What else new is going to happen in my life? Am I going to come across some money? You know, it's all weird, you know? People's thought patterns are crazy, you know? I wake up in the morning and I spend fucking at least an hour of my morning basically hopefully not dying. But then I heal up and I get back on my horse and ride off into the sunset to look for that princess in the tower, you know? And then as I'm on my way to the tower, I find some fucking moron in a car being an idiot and doing the same things that I do from time to time. But when you see someone else doing it and you know it's wrong, you're like, God, that fucking person pisses me off. It makes you want to like just like follow them to wherever they're going. When they stop and get out of their car, you want to just get out and slap them. And be like, you're fucking stupid. I do the same thing you do, but you just did it to me, so I want to slap you. You know, fucking stupid shit like that. You know, and then you have these days where you meet these incredible people that they fucking blow your mind and you'll never see them again, or unless you start stalking them or trying to hunt them down and find them, which, well, that's not really a good thing. I mean, it can be if it's for a good purpose. But then again, by law's standard, you're not supposed to stalk people and keep track of people, and really, we do that to our kids every day. You know, as adults, we stalk our children. We look at their Facebooks, we look at their phones, we find out about what they're doing at school, and we get reports on them. So we stalk our children. And yeah, it's not really stalking, it's parenting, but it is stalking. Because if you look at what the definition of a stalker is, well, we stalk our children, we stalk our family, we stalk our friends every day. That's what Facebook is. Facebook is for stalkers, and anyone that uses it is a stalker. And anyone that denies that, you're a fucking moron. Because Facebook is your way of keeping tabs on people at all times. It doesn't matter where they are, what they're doing. If they post it, or if they have anything to put on Facebook, you're basically, you're stalking them. You're finding out about their life. Some people willingly give up the information, others don't. You know, it is what it is. Whatever, oops, almost just ran over a dog. Well, I might as well pay attention to what I'm doing. See, this is what I'm talking about. On my way to the tower, some fucking idiot gets in the way. You know, if you get into a car accident, well, it happens. You know, whatever. But I'm on my way to work. You know, got to bust my ass, get up on a roof, and, well, that's a fun day. Can't stand roofing. I'm absolutely afraid of fucking heights. But I love the art of putting on a roof and making someone's house look better than it was before. And I don't know, it's fucking weird. I'm petrified of heights, but yet I've been doing roofing for 18 years. Go figure on that one. I'm afraid of needles, but I'm covered in tattoos. See the weird shit that people come up with? You know, I mean, that's how it is. And it's not even fucking 8 o'clock in the morning yet. I haven't had coffee, I haven't had beer, I haven't had a cigarette. I haven't even fucking gotten to hug or kiss my kids. But that doesn't happen because they were taken away from me and don't live with me anymore. And yes, my fault, but hey, it happens. You know, I mean, wish I could take it back and get it back, but I mean, only time does that. But even time doesn't do that. You know, I mean, you spend your whole life trying to find the perfect fucking mate. You find that person, and then when you're with them long enough, doesn't matter who they are or how special they are. When you're with them long enough, things irritate you. Things bother you. Things make you fucking want to slap the fuck out of them, or make you want to not talk to them, or make you want to just like ignore them or leave the house when they're home. Yeah, things like that happen. And there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you could do something about it, but I mean, you're going to be more miserable if you fucking stick around the house and deal with the situation, as far as not letting them know what's going on and try to compromise. But some people like to work it out. Some people don't. If you're with somebody who likes to run from their problems and not talk about it, it can be a lot harder when you're someone that wants to express your feelings and emotions and tell them how you feel so you can fix the problems and make it work, or have them let you know when you're hitting a certain fucking button that's driving them insane and makes them not want to fucking talk to you or see you or be around you, or unhappy or think of thoughts of suicide or think thoughts of talking to other men and spending time with other men and telling them that you love them, just so that way you can feel good about yourself and get the attention that you want, you crave, and you need and deserve. And it doesn't always happen, but if you're a good enough looking girl, well, basically any guy will fucking talk to you because he wants to get laid. And whether you give it up to him or not, well, I mean, that's your choice. I mean, same thing, this goes for girls as well. I mean, guys do the same thing. You could spend your whole time, a bunch of your life trying to hook up with the perfect guy for you. And then you get with him, and then you find out a couple years later, or a couple months later, or a couple days later that he's a fucking piece of shit. But is he a piece of shit because of one thing he did? A couple things he did? Something he did over and over and over and over and over that just drove you fucking insane? Or is it because you have fucked up problems in your mind and the way you think, and you're a depression person, you have anxiety, and you have all these issues and fucking problems as a young kid that grow into being an adult, and then you friggin' can't handle them because as a child you hid it away from everybody so nobody could ever fucking help you or fix the problem, and you never thought it was a big enough problem to anybody to care enough to help you. But if you'd actually really got down, and maybe family should have been there and helped you and maybe fixed you or helped you get through what you're going through. But sometimes, you just don't want to talk to family. You don't want to fucking tell them how you feel. And you don't really have the friends because friends are fucking fake as shit. And they fucking say that they're there for you, but when you fucking absolutely need them and you want them and you have to have them there, they're not around. But then on times where you don't really care if they're there or not, they pop in. And when they pop in, you tell them about your issues and they don't want to hear it. They want to talk about themselves, or they want to, let's go do this and that, or can I borrow some money, or hey, this and that. Whatever. It's just fucking life. I don't know. I was in love, a couple times. And everyone that says, you can only love one true person. No, you can love many, many, many people. And there's a difference between being in love and loving somebody. Like, for instance, my oldest daughter's mother, nothing there. I mean, there's nothing. It's garbage. I mean, she was a one-night fucking floozy. And we just happened to have one of the most beautiful fucking children that we could possibly have. And I lucked out. And it was great. And then I had a girl that I was in love with. I asked her to marry me. I asked her to marry me. And she basically told me to go fuck myself. Not about the getting married, but by leaving me because I fucked up and called her some names and made some mistakes. And I still love her to this day. I would still fucking do anything for her. I mean, she's one of my good friends. And we're there for our kid. She's there much more than I am because my son lives with her. But she's still a great person, and I love having her in my life. And then you have my newest, who, obviously I waited too fucking long to ask her to marry me. I mean, after 4 years of being with somebody, if they can put up with you that long, you gotta hook them in. You gotta make them your wife or your husband. Because if they can spend 4 years of their life with you without fucking killing you or fucking putting you in jail, that's a keeper. And I didn't see that. I didn't realize it till it was too late. And every attempt I made to try to fucking fix that and make it right, that fucked up. Because I was fucking selfish and just did what I wanted to do and didn't think. I mean, I did think and I did care. And I knew what I was doing. But at the same time, it was because I felt that I was being treated like shit, and I felt like I was bad, but apparently she felt the same way. So it was kind of weird that two people at the same time feel like they're being treated like shit, feel like they're being fucking, it's just life is fucking shit. But at the same time, I felt like there was no one better in my life, no one could be better in my life, and there still is no one better in my life. As much as I love my fucking previous kids' mothers, even though I asked her to marry me and I still love her and she's in my life, my newest one, is basically all that and more. And she's even younger. So it's, that's a natural thing for people when they're older. They want to go with someone younger because they figure that young person will keep them alive, keep them spiced, and it'll keep everything fresh. But I really don't know, because I've met women that are the same age as me, and they're just as cool. They're just as great. I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. I'm still trying to think about the price of rice in China and what I'm going to do tomorrow morning and why the fuck I got up so early when I don't have to work till this time. And, well, I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. Sure you guys have issues and problems and things that need attention. So if you have any thoughts, feelings, or anything that you want to talk about, or I should say me to talk about, that maybe I have an insight to that might be able to help you with your day. I was told by one of my previous videos that somebody was having a very, a rough morning, a rough day. And they were thinking about doing some stupid, irrational thoughts. And just by watching my video, it changed his perspective. And it changed what he was thinking and made him do the right thing and not the wrong thing. The wrong thing would have been to benefit himself and not think about the other person. The right thing was for him to think of his actions and how it would have changed a lot. It would have changed his scenario of being worse to even worse. All by saying and doing what he was going to do, but it changed it all by listening to my video because of a perspective I had. Or he had So I hope these videos continue to help people like that, and I hope you have a great day. And remember, life is short. You never know what's going to happen from one day to the next. You never know what's going to happen 1 minute to the next. So enjoy your time with your kids. Play with them while you can. Spend as much time with them while you can. Because when they're young, you can have all the fun in the world with them. But when they get older, they don't want to talk as much. They don't want to play as much. They're not into the same things as much. And you as a parent are going to feel like an emptiness inside of you that, oh, they don't want to play with me anymore. They don't want to talk to me anymore. They don't love me anymore. They do. They're just growing into a person of their own. So enjoy the time you have with the child that actually likes to be with you and play with you and spend time with you, because you're going to miss it. You're going to absolutely miss it. As the older they get, the more you feel further and further apart from your child. And it's just a horrible feeling to, not be able to do things with your kids and then regret not being able to spend the time and do the things with them now that you wish you could have done when they get older. If that makes any sense. If it doesn't, well, I don't give a fuck, because this is me, not you. But yeah, so that's what it is. Hopefully this day will go well for me. I might be able to make another video soon. I'm hoping I do, because I have a lot of shit to say. Anyways, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and if you happen to have something you'd like me to look into to bring up my thoughts and views on it, to maybe it gives you a better perspective on how life is for you, maybe it could help you, maybe it could make it worse for you, who knows. But usually when I give advice and when I talk to people and I put my point of view out there, it usually makes their life better and my life shit. So if you want your life to be better and my life to be shit, leave me some messages. All right, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe for ZIM 10 and more videos.